Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. Commotion in courts as court admits all IREV certificate results and Beaver's certificate as exhibit that clearly shows he won. My dear, you'll be wondering who won. It was commotion. Like, seriously, everybody was wondering what's going on here? What's going on here? It was a mild commotion because, now, order! You get me, yeah? You feel me, right? Exactly. That was what we heard in court. Order, order. Because it was clear that something was really sincerely wrong as they began to, began to look at the evidences that has been presented by Labour Party and Peter Obi, it shows that, there were things that were not right. But how do we make things right? I know that, I know that the courts can give an order and things can. What about we know what exactly is going on. How do we sort this out? So that's the real question. Yes, that's the real question everybody's asking. If, for instance, yes, okay, it's now been discovered, it's been assessed and concluded that, okay, probably our brother did not win. I'm talking about the president that's already been inaugurated and has started work. And by the way, he's doing great. Let's not see, when you say the truth, don't try to lie about it. Tinubu is doing great so far. That's the honest truth. But if he did not win, it does not matter. Do you get me? You are running in a relay, then you get into someone else's lane and you come first. It doesn't matter how wonderful your speed was. You did not win. Why? You did not run according to the rules of the game. Do you get me? Exactly. Let's get all the details. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Breaking news. Court admitted all IREV certificates, result, and Beaver's certificate as exhibits, as it clearly shows Peter Obi won the election. It was a mild commotion as evidence were being checked and looked at, everyone coming to light what exactly was going on with the Labour Party presenting all its certificates. Inec had no choice but to bring in IREV as well as the Beaver certificate that they have been holding and refused to release as documents. Court admitted the document or APC as well as Inec lawyers raised an objection. Admitting the document is not victory. It is normal procedure. After this, APC and Inec are raising points of objection to readdress the sensitivity of the material and how things could have changed hands within the period of time, saying this is no longer what was planned and Inec had not released some of this. Inec has not said they will be producing some of these evidences in court. When Labour Party came in, they only asked for materials which we presented to them, nothing more, nothing less. So it is important that we wait and go through the process. So this is what they had to say. This is what they had to say, that, we will not allow, these things to go on anymore. Inec was in court and Inec was trying to raise objection, okay, that whatever they have seen is nothing and that the process had to go on. Very true, very correct. But my own point and what I'm trying to get at all of this is, do you really think that, for instance, everything being checked out, that the court, which is looking at the president's picture, remember that pictures have changed in Nigeria. Have you entered any bank recently? Will now open their mouth and say somebody else won? This is just me asking question. No, I'm just asking question. I would like to understand your sincere opinion, and this is where it comes in, where you come in. Pray that God will give them, the courage, if there is a need, to alter what is going on now. Because the funniest thing, we have a mind and we are thinking that this person won, that person won. But again, we have to wait for the court decision. And the point I'm trying to make is that if the court is going to make the right decision, we need to pray for the court. Because a man is a man. He's frail. He's afraid. He has things to lose. He has things to consider. What if I do this? What will happen? What will go on? So there's a lot involved. If you look at it, there's a lot involved. And when you look at the whole matter, the whole issue, you will understand that it's beyond words, and every single person needs to begin to understand, okay, what has been going on. Everybody needs to begin to understand what has been going on. So it is important. It is true that we cannot continue, to hide and to pretend, and to pretend that, things are, are working or are not working. Every one of us needs to know that Nigerians need change. And if Tinubu has won, please, by all means, let him lead. But if he has not won, like I said, if you are heading in the wrong direction, speed is not an advantage. If you are headed in the wrong direction, speed is not an advantage. It's not. It's not. It's not an advantage. You see? So that's what I was talking about, the relay. You are involved in a relay. You're very good with speed. Thank God for that. And all of a sudden, after running, you discover that you actually ran into the next person's lane. It doesn't mean that your speed that day has given you all that you need. No. You haven't won. You thought you have, but sweetheart, you haven't. You haven't won. You know why? You entered someone else's lane. You broke the rule of the game. You're not supposed to. So if you're on the wrong path, speed is not an advantage. Yes, so these are some of the things that are going on, and why again and again, every single one of us needs to begin to arise and ensure that at the end of the day, we are doing what is needed, necessary, and right to turn the course of time, God helping us. You see where I'm coming from? God helping us. And so that's what it is. We cannot continue to pretend that, everything is all right. But leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Bye for now.